what's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today's update here for Cardano. We are trading at 44.93. 24-hour volume, we're down 35%. Market cap, we are down 1%. So heading over to the chart here, we can see price, of course, with a whole bunch of altcoins and Bitcoin is coming back down, retrace closer to 78% of our fib. But what we can see is this lower wick itself. So this lower wick actually retraced closer to a whole bunch of wicks here that we see back in June 13th, 14th. We see another one on June 19th here. So ultimately, in hindsight, on a daily average, price, even though came down here, it actually held support. So that shows a lot in the people that are looking and the higher confluence area that the price was quickly to be able to quickly pulled back at this area and held that support. So as price is coming down, depending on what we see on our day and our 4-hour time frame, that we know this area is going to be retested again, and some people are going to be looking if it does hold, or if people are going to wait until it retraces even more. So on our daily time frame, what we can see so far, we see the K and D line is below 20%. It hasn't crossed over quite yet, giving us a signal for a buy signal because it would be considered to be oversold. But what we can see on our Bollinger Bands, these blue lines here, is that the Bollinger Bands are expanding, meaning higher volatility, meaning price is going to move fairly quickly here. But not only that, but price is found below or near the bottom of this Bollinger Band. That gives us another second of a hint that price is considered to be oversold and price may come back up once again. We can see here too, we've got touched or been seen the price closer to the bottom of the Bollinger Band twice, and then price came back up right through our 20 MA. However, in this scenario, the 20 MA is quite far from the current price right now, and in order for us to break through this current downtrend, we need to retrace back to that level and then close above it. So even though the RSI is signaling that we are considered to be oversold, doesn't mean that it is going to have a quick reversal. If we look at the MACD indicator, we've got 1, 2, 3. The bars itself are aggressively big. If we're found near an area of support, which we have been found, we need to make sure that we see lightness in color, or if we see the bars getting smaller in size, or what we see is these lines getting closer together, those components are going to show us that we're able to hold support at this level and we're able to reverse it and hopefully get into more of the green bars itself. Going into 4-hour time frame, we're going to take a look at the same kind of features. We do see again the reaction of our Bollinger Bands. They are kind of sliding, they're coasting through, but the actual size of them, again, higher volatility here until we actually see a pinch in the Bollinger Bands. There is really no outbreak in an uptrend or a downtrend. We can see with the MACD again slowly getting smaller in size as price was coming down, held support roughly around this area. So what we need to be able to see is making sure that we hold the support by having a crossover of our MACD lines. And once we have that crossover itself, we're going to retrace upwards. We're going to have a really nice pullback. And where that pullback is going to go, I'm going to pull out our fib chart and then take a look at our volume indicator, which is this blue and yellow signal off to the side, or the indicator off to the side here. So we can see a chunk from here, but then most importantly, where we're currently at. So even though price is in this nice chunk here, if it does fall down even further, it's going to come down to the 42 cents. We're going to just quickly do our fib. Okay, so we do see lightning in the color for our MACD, which is really good. As price is going to come back up, we may see a rejection because our RSI. So if we see the crossover on the green and the RSI is having a crossover, we are going to get rejected from a current area, which is going to be the 38% of our fib chart, which is 45 cents. So as we see this crossover, 45 cents, we are going to get rejected. We're going to come down here relatively around the 44 cents where we're currently at, and then we're going to consolidate sideways until we can actually see more reaction with our Bollinger Bands, and we're going to reevaluate that for a current breakout, either in an uptrend or a downtrend. Here's the 20 MA. This is our goal to reach roughly around the 49 cents, or the 20 MA in time is going to follow through and follow us along. But essentially what we need is to retest more key areas of resistance lines. So that is my video for Cardano, you guys. It is very, very crucial and very fragile at this point, just because we can see MACD working in our favor of lightening the colors. However, we need to see that crossover and aggressively strong when it comes to the green bars itself. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.